Hi team, how are you? This is Alfonso from Big Wireless. Let's go and start about talking about NPS. There you go. It's a key component right now for our KPI, so that's why we emphasize a lot about NPS. So it's a gold standard for best class retailers. So we need to make sure that we remind our customers about the survey. Most likely, if it's a single line, it's gonna receive a survey if we do any changes in the account. Family plans, family accounts are not triggered by the surveys, but it can be the case. But we really need to make sure that every single line that we do any changes, or we create a new line, or we add a line, emphasize on the survey, so they're gonna receive a survey asking for how was the experience in your stores. So that's why we are really stressed about the NPS. We want to make sure that everybody is on the page. So one of the questions is, how likely are you recommending Metro by T-Mobile to your friends and family? So when you recommend a product, you become an ambassador. It happens that you do this every day. When you have a good experience, you will share your experience with your family, your friends, and you will, how many times, you just ask this question, how many times would you recommend a restaurant where you really enjoy it, you get a very good service, and you just want to share with your friends and family. So in the same way, when you receive a good service with Metro by T-Mobile, you will recommend to your family and friends to come to this store. So that's why we really want to make sure that we have a good NPS in our stores. Okay, so the way that is working right now, we have a measurement that it says that the 9 to 10, these are our promoters. So it's people that will be recommending Metro by T-Mobile. They are loyal customers. They are all the way with Metro. They are repeating customers. As you know, 70% of our sales is coming from repeating customers. That's why it's very important to have a good NPS. And also, a promoter is the one who is recommending to their friends and family, and they do it without any hesitation. They are proud to recommend Metro by T-Mobile. And basically, is Metro by T-Mobile as a brand is important, but most important is how the service was in this specific store. So you can even go further and say, hey, you know what? You're gonna receive a survey, but it's gonna be based on the service that you provide today, how I did my job. So that's why it is very important to emphasize in that survey. And then we have another kind of customers we call, again, well, the promoters, they want to use 9 or 10 qualification in the answers. Then we have passives. This one is, maybe yes, typically satisfied with the service, but they feel like you didn't win all the way, that you have maybe some opportunities and the service. A golden rule is treat your customers the same way that you're gonna be treated. That way that you are not gonna miss anything. These passives, you don't wanna be here, but it's like an okay. We wanna be here with promoters all the time. We want promoters all the time. So, and one of the ones that you don't wanna be there is with your detractors. These customers, they feel like never gonna recommend Metro by T-Mobile, specifically your store. So we don't want these customers. You don't want to provide this kind of experience. So it's important to, again, understand that we need to make sure that every customer receives one of the best experience possible. Then how we calculate NPS is easy. Promoters, these guys, our ambassadors, the guys that are super happy with our service. This is how many promoters you have. Let's say you have 4 promoters, and then you have 1 detractor, right? You have 1 detractor here. So it's 4 good customers, 4 great experience and 1 bad experience. So it's 4 minus 1 is 3, and divided by the number of survey responses. So you have 5, right? And then multiply by 100, that's gonna be your NPS score. So it's really easy when you get 1 bad one to go down really bad. So that's why you don't wanna get these scores. It's really hard to lift your metrics if is you get a bad survey. So this is a good sample. The more surveys you have, the more likely are that you gonna be in a good spot. This is 64. We're looking to we're shooting at 80%, right? As a company. Again, please make sure that you remember your customers about the survey. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the store soon. Bye.